Good morning, second grade. I hope you are off to a great start this morning. It's time for writing again. You know what time it is. So, just to remind you what we've been doing, we are working on our writing pieces, our opinion writing pieces about who was telling the truth. The three little pigs in the story, The Three Little Pigs, or the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf, in the true story of The Three Little Pigs. So they both told different sides of the story. So we're writing about who we believe. Now, as second graders, we have to give strong reasons and evidence to support our opinions. We can't just say, oh, I believe the wolf, or I believe the pig. We have to give reasons why. So that's what we're working on doing now. So here's what we have so far. As you can see, we came up with 3 reasons in green. And just giving reasons isn't good enough, guys. After we gave our 3 reasons, we came up with examples for each reason. So, for the reason the illustrations made the wolf look kind, I said he was wearing glasses and had a nice smile and didn't look mean at all. The pigs looked mean. So for each reason I gave 2 or 3 examples. Then I didn't just want to leave my opinion at I believe the wolf. That does not convince anybody. We're working on showing our skills as writers and really working to hook our readers and get them interested in our writing and giving them just enough information that they want to keep reading the books that we recommend. So, we're no longer just doing 1 sentence or 2 sentences giving your opinion. It needs to be 3 or 4 sentences that follow steps. So here was our strong introduction. We've got our reasons and our examples. What's left, guys? The conclusion. You can't just leave it at your last reason and your last examples. You're leaving the readers hanging. Imagine you were going cliff climbing and you get to a cliff and you're just left hanging there with no one to help you. That's not how you want that to go, and that's not how you want your writing to go. So you just watched a video on writing a conclusion. So let's go back. And I paused the screen on the part that gives us the 4 steps for writing a strong conclusion. So just like our introduction can't be just 1 or 2 sentences, neither can our conclusion. So from every opinion writing piece you do from now on, you need to include that conclusion in your writing. So it says, restate your thesis. A thesis is just your statement, what you believe, your opinion. Explain why it's important. So we're explaining why it's important for the reader to share our opinion or why it's so important to us that we chose that opinion. Then we give the most important information, just maybe 1 or 2 things, the most important information as to why the reader should read our book. And then, lastly, write down our plea for action. And that just means tell the reader what we want them to do next. And hopefully it's go read our book. So let's go do those 4 steps now. Just to remember, the first one is restate your thesis. So restate your opinion. And restate means to do it again in different words. So I'm going to say it in different words. As you can see, there are many reasons why you should believe the wolf is telling the truth in the true story of the 3 little pigs. Now, I'm making sure that I include the title of our book again because that's a part of my opinion. The whole purpose of writing this is so that readers know which book to choose, because they might get to the library and not know which one. They both seem pretty similar. And we just learned about comparing and contrasting. We know that they have some similarities, but they also have some differences. So we're trying to get them to know which one to choose. So I'm making sure that I include the title again. So as you can see, there are many reasons why you should believe the wolf is telling the truth in the true story of the Three Little Pigs. Alright, now I have restated my thesis, explain why it's important. So, let's see, I want to explain why my opinion is important, why I chose this. Let's see, I would not want to be accused of doing something I didn't do. That's why I'm giving this opinion. I feel sorry for the wolf, and I would not want to be accused of that. Next, what do I want readers to do after they read my essay or my opinion writing? If you feel the same way, you might want to read this book too. Last, write down your plea for action. So what do I actually want the reader to do? So I'm going to say, you should go to the library today and check out this book. Now, look, I have my first draft. I have all the pieces I need. My introduction, my reasons, examples, and my conclusion. The next step in the writing process after pre-writing, which is coming up with ideas and writing in your graphic organizer, and drafting, which is writing out your first draft of your paper, is to revise. So we're going to work on that tomorrow. But here's what I want you to do for your active engagement in this lesson. I want for you to turn to a partner and just talk out what you want to include in your closing. So if you like something I wrote and you want to kind of reword it a different way, that's awesome. If you have something really clever to say, this is the perfect time to do it. If you want to use figurative language and say something really funny, like, if you don't walk to the library to get this book today, you are going to cry a river. This is the perfect time to do it. So I want you to think of your very best ideas for your conclusion and turn and talk to a partner. So teachers, your kids are going to turn and talk quietly and respectfully. Please give them about 2 minutes to kind of talk it out with one another. You can pause this video and then come back and unpause it when you're done.